morning sun beamed down upon Odyssey docked at her slip. It was a day later after our emergency anchoring. The mystery of yesterday's engine gremlins still to be resolved.
Yesterday when we were sailing, we were motoring actually, not sailing, but we were motoring. The engine felt a little under power. Like we could not really go as fast as we wanted to. And there may be some weeds down there, we don't know. There was other people have been complaining about weeds in the harbor here, that they've been accumulating a lot around their props, and we saw one motorboat particularly that had the motor up, a lot of weeds wrapped around it. So I definitely clean out this strainer. Well, I did clean out the strainer, and this is what, I don't know if you can see over here, but this is what I have right now. Yeah, this is my strainer. It's kind of full of stuff in there. At the same time, when I took out the strainer, there was very little water coming in through the through hole over here for the engine, and you can see right now there's only like one drop every 3 or 4 seconds. And it's wide open. I can't even close it because this is all clogged up with weeds in here. And now I tried pushing it out. I got a piece of tubing, a rigid, somewhat fairly rigid tubing, but I can't even push it down anymore. I guess because of the angle of the 90 on that strainer housing doesn't really allow me to put direct pressure on it. So my next move now is going to be to remove the strainer housing and then push down with more direct force, and hopefully that'll clear out all the weeds around here. So let me try and do this now. My seacock over here is open. It's wide open. Now I can see this is the nut right here. I hope I got this here right. So I'm assuming that it's connected to this, so therefore I got it loosened. So you got to turn it counterclockwise to loosen from the housing. Trying to push it in. This is not going anywhere, or at least it hasn't been. There's water pressure pushing up on the weeds down below and down inside it. That it's almost, you can see there's no water coming in. It's clogged. I can't close off this. So I'm going to take out the housing over here for the strainer. Hopefully I can take it out without breaking anything. And I'm going to try and just push it straight down. In order to take out the housing, I'm going to have to disconnect this hose. I'm not quite sure exactly how this nut over here, this is part of the seacock over here, and I think it's fixed, so I got to basically screw this into this. I was trying to undo it, but it looks like this here all comes together with this. With this nut over here is part of this, and it does not turn independently of the seacock over here. So I have to take out this hose. Already unscrew the. So now if I just hold this here, let me see if I can take this out. Okay, this tightens. It seems to be tightening. Or not, I don't know. It's tightening this one. So this is untighten, this is undoing. Yep, it's undoing. Okay, this is coming out, that's good. My throttle cable, my transmission cable. Okay, so right now I got my strainer housing out and my seacock is open. Okay, I got a screwdriver over here. I don't know how far down I can go. It's the bottom of the hole. Let me see. Oh, you can see that this is... Holy crap. This is about as far as I can go. I am very lucky not to have burned out my engine. Oh, my impeller might be damaged. Oops, here we got water.
Did you?
Okay.
What did you got? Did you get it?
I unclogged it, yeah. It's unclogged. There's water coming out. Now I'm just afraid that all that stuff that I pushed out might still be at the entranceway over there, though. So I may have to try and unclog and push it down again, let the water come in. It's not a big deal. Bilge is running. It's not that much water. I can just act on the seacock valve over here right away. I think I'm gonna have to do that. The thing I'm gonna have to get. I think I'm gonna have to get some. I think I have some plumber's tape over here. I gotta put some plumber's tape around this fitting. Some Teflon tape to make sure I get a good seal. Clean out the housing threaded section. Okay, so I'm happy that I got that out. Okay, so right now I'm trying to pair up my scope camera to my phone.
Why did we need to do that?
We're doing this because we fear there may be some buildup of weeds. This is used for small spaces, but at least it gives me a live view. Can you see anything in there on the camera? On the phone?
There, stop. Can we take a photo? Click the photo?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I got it. It looks almost like there are weeds.
Right underneath the boat, they're right there as well.
But also not only from the propeller itself, but along the shaft. All right, we're just anchored just off the beach here. The wind is coming from the north.
We checked yesterday with the scope camera, went underneath the boat. There's a lot of weeds wrapped around the prop and the cutlass there, and I think, pretty sure. I used the scope camera, so it's not very clear, but you could see a lot of shadow, or a lot of stuff around the prop there. And yeah, we were out sailing on Friday, and we felt like the boat wasn't moving all that well, so couldn't understand why. I'm going to go down there and try and clean up everything around the prop. Got my knife tight to my hand. Hopefully I won't lose it.
Don't forget the brushes.
And I got the GoPro, actually DJI Osmo. And I got a couple of brushes to see if I can, well, I might clean up a little bit of the hole. We'll see. Here we go. Oof, that's cold. So I was just down there. There's not much weeds attached to the prop anymore. Maybe they cleared out during our motoring out this morning.
or maybe it wasn't as bad yesterday. I don't know. But it looked pretty bad yesterday when we were looking at it on the scope camera. But I'm able to get them all off by hand, pretty much. I'm just going to go back down there and remove any loose stuff that's still there, and making sure there's nothing loose hanging around, so it's going to get caught in the prop once we start motoring out again. Down we go. This is actually fun. Anchor. Your anchor line. You try to follow the hover down.
I've been tossing all my thoughts off the deep end, drowning out my fears with tears instead. I've been searching for a peace of mind. Why is certainty so hard to find? I feel like I've been wasting all my time. Myself is a lie. Feel like I'm 6 feet underground. I've got dreams on my gravestone, no flowers to be found. I keep screaming, shouting, this is my battleground. Though I'm trapped inside the mind of a dreamer, my fears can't hold me down.
We pulled up anchor just as the winds began to dramatically pick up, and we had a breezy afternoon of sailing.
No one may really ever know. Feel like I'm 6 feet underground, trapped inside a dream and falling through the clouds. I keep screaming, shouting, but no one hears the sound, 'cause I'm trapped inside the mind of a dreamer, dreaming. Sometimes I compromise, sometimes I tell a lie.
So we were getting gusts of up to 14 knots, and Odyssey was just so overpowered, even with just a reef head sail. So what we did is we hooked to and followed and reefed the main.
It's a very bad reef. I forgot I had doing some work on the outhaul of the sail because it wasn't tight enough. So I ended my reef line at the back of the boom, and I realized I saw the line dangling there, and I realized that, so I had to reconnect, retie the reef line, and you can see there's a bit of a scalloping on the sail over here on the main because I couldn't get it up all the way, but it's okay, it's doing its job. Still doing pretty good. Still doing like almost 5 knots sometimes, and on the reefs, not double reef, but we only have a single reef on the main. We also have a reefed head sail, furled head sail, so it's furled head. We're doing pretty good.
Yeah, we are much more comfortable this way.
Yeah, not as much weather help.
We got soaked.
Oh yeah.
Look at you. There's still some water on deck. There was some sort of a flood caster showing up. We hit this one wave in a certain angle, and then a whole
I took the brunt of it.
The whole wave came over right into the cockpit.
Just when I was making the observation that the whitecaps were really building up, it pretty well, we got hit with one right off the port beam over here, and just came right over on me. I was protecting the soul.
So we docked about 45 minutes ago. We had a great sail this afternoon.
Invigorating.
After we had pulled up anchored. Yeah.
Got a nice soaking from a nice white cap that came across our port side. Yeah, we got a good soaking. I had to refin the sails, so it was a very active afternoon of sailing. And now we came back in. Yeah, the winds are still up there. This is very the conditions are demanding if you're out there.
If you're interested in following our sailing on Lake Ontario on our Catalina Capri 26 Odyssey, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any episode. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated.